Hey guys, so we're moving the sheep over on this Milo stubble. We got that smart fence strung up now, and I'll show you here in a minute as we get them over there. We'll put them inside that smart fence that's already set up. Held them off of that Milo stubble because it was deer hunting season and there was people hunting there and stuff, and now the rifle season at least is over, and so we're going to put them on there now today. It rained all day yesterday, or we put them up there yesterday, but it rained well most of the morning anyway. I hardly need to even be back here, just giving you a good view as Autumn's got everything under control there. Only about a half or 3/4 of a mile from the pasture we took them out of. It's a cold day. It's supposed to get colder later next week. We'll find out how well our water system works when it stays below freezing all day. Well, it wasn't much of a exercise to get them down here. Now they're on this Milo stubble. I'm sure we'll make more off this Milo stubble grazing it than we did off the grain on it. Yield wasn't too good, but every day we got them on here is a day we're not feeding hay, and it's $100 a bale or more. So that'll tally up pretty quick. Now Travis has this set up with this smart fence. Here you can see it. And we had part of it pulled down so we could drive him into it. And he'll be laying out now. He'll pull this end of it back up. So you can just go. How many steps you go, Travis?
I did 13.
13 steps. And
I'm not very tall.
So you'll just have to gauge it for your own steps, but then you pull the post off, jab it in the ground. So how long is one of these?
330 feet.
330 feet.
And there's 10 posts, including the end one.
Okay, there's 10 posts, including the end post that where the reel is on those, see? And there's 4 small reels there. Travis said he wished it had geared reels. It doesn't have a geared reel. But we think it's going to be quite a bit of time savings setting up when you're moving them. What we've done here, how big is this paddock, Travis?
7 acres.
So we made a 7-acre paddock out of the smart fence. Then how big you think you got them in split?
About 1.5 acres, probably. Maybe 2 acres.
So 2 acres, and I don't know, there's say 450, 500 sheep in here, ewes. And so how long do you think this will last them? A couple days?
Yeah.
A couple acres last a couple days, we'll see. They may, just depends how well they eat it. It's kind of muddy, they may trample some of it, but well, hopefully that goes into making better, healthier soil for us too. We'll plant soybeans here next year, or this coming spring. We flew on cereal rye earlier. You can see a little of it down there, not very much. They'll find it. It'll be a little something to give them some extra protein. Milo's really low in protein. Maybe it was 5%. We sent some of it off. So if it tests 5%, they're pretty good about picking out the best of it. So what they eat, let's just say it might be 6%. Plus there's some grain in there that they'll eat. Milo actually was fairly good. The Milo Stubble was fairly good in energy. Low in protein and higher in energy. There'll be some grain in there they'll pick, and there'll be some of that cereal rye that we had flown on. That's, it's down there. You can see that. But it'll get these dry ewes through for a month or so. Here, there's 60 acres. Like I said, we'll have to see how it works when it gets really cold. So we have one of our solar chargers on this, a 6 joule. Is that the 6 joule charger that's on here? Yeah. 6 joule charger, and this was running about 5,000 or 6,000 volts when we come up here. And they've been on some Milo stock before on another place that we could just cross fence with our poly wire. And we used the smart fence a little bit on there just to try it out and get them somewhat used to it. So you'll need some of these clips like this to make connections from one to another. So Travis, the wires are already connected hot on the spool. And you have to put a connector between each strand of wire. From this one to this one to this one.
They're all connected. There's a metal clip on the very end.
Okay.
That all the wires go into, and then you tighten it down with 2 nuts. They're all connected.
So you just have to make a connection from that
From here.
leg of smart fence to this one. Yep. And so each one of them has this little orange cord that you put a step-in post here and kind of anchor the corners. It comes with that little orange cord already on it. What's it running now?
6,200.
Okay, 6,200 volts. 4 wires around about 7 acres. Okay, so here's where he put a 2-wire poly wire across this. This is like 1 smart fence wide on each end and 4 long, which calculated to be about 7 acres. So he's got about 2 acres or 1.5 to 2 acres here parted off. It just zigzags through that combine track, so that's what he used there to run it across to the other side. And they're kind of trained to 2 wires. That should be enough, but we didn't feel comfortable not having the smart fence around the perimeter. There's no other fence here. So that's probably going to work a lot better. So this is the water system. So, hey Travis, so what's this, how does this work with that valve?
Okay, so the water's turned on to both of these, and this thing, there's a valve in this that turns on, I think, when it's 34 degrees, 33 degrees, and it'll start dripping water. And then I have this fitting here. I gotta put a garden hose onto it. I'll screw onto this other side and route the water out and away from it, but the water should just trickle out and keep everything from freezing up when it gets colder. That's the theory.
Yeah. So we'll see how that works next week, probably. There's the water tanks. This is dog food in that container. This is their solar charger. I think I've showed you that before. So you can see in here, battery, charger, solar controller. Looks like the charger's putting out about 7.5 here. This was a stay fix, this particular model. Then we had it worked on, and they put a speed right cover on it. But I think they're the same. This is 6 joule. Solar panel on top here. That's, I can't remember. It could be a 60 or an 80 watt solar panel. And a few other odds in the interior that you might need. Well, we'll keep you posted on how this smart fence works out, but I feel pretty good about it. And it's going to allow us to graze a lot more, well, crop residue type things where we don't have perimeter fence or anything around it. I think this is going to work out real well.